Welcome to another video. This one is about YouTube and primarily more about Susan Wojcicki than YouTube itself. But before I get into it, I have plans to start making videos about Monster Crown, which is an independent game, kind of like Pokemon, and it's very interesting. But I want to hold off on making videos about that until the developers. I don't know how many people are making it, but I want to hold off on that until they get like a defined story going on, because last time I played, like it was kind of like I don't want to say sandbox, but it just kind of threw you into the game and didn't really, just said have at it. I mean, there's a loose story to follow, something about going to a town and the mayor was a shitbag, but yeah, there's really nothing defined there yet, and I want to wait until there's something there that I can, like, work for and actually, fucking record instead of just fucking around with the breeding mechanics that's there. But aside from that, let's get to the video, the actual video. Back in the day, YouTube was the alternative to media. Your news outlets, your cable television. All right, YouTube was the alternative, and uh, the legacy media being so threatened by YouTube, they actually put out a bunch of hit pieces before, saying, "Oh, there's white supremacists and Nazis and racists on YouTube," when there wasn't at all, ever. I mean, sure, there's some, but it wasn't like they were advertising like it was on the front page and, oh, yeah, God forbid, ooh. It, it wasn't on such a scale that, you could label YouTube as a right-wing, terrorist organization or some stupid fucking shit like that. The legacy media was very, very threatened by it, but that did not hinder YouTube. YouTube had fair rules, and YouTube was a fair website. The rules were no, excessive gore, violence, and shit, no threatening people, and no pornography. Like the rules made sense. All right, you could do what you want without it being illegal. If it was illegal, you can't post it, but you can pretty much do whatever you want. That's good. That's kind of like how 4chan is even today. Especially on B, you post whatever the fuck you want as long as it's not illegal. So either way, it's pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. It's good time back then. The golden age of YouTube. Uh, I don't want to say Google buying YouTube in specific ruined it, but I mean it did really help. It was really the doing of Susan Wojcicki that doomed YouTube, made it shit. All right, so you already have, once you start implementing censorship or favoritism, you start having issues. All right, and I'm just going to go into it. So first, Susan Wojcicki, she doesn't deserve the position. I'm just going to say it out there right clear. You let people in your garage, but you didn't do fucking shit. All right, Susan Wojcicki, and I hope you see this, Susan Wojcicki. And if you ban my channel, if you like take down this video, you censor it and all that shit, it only proves that you are a genuine piece of fucking shit. It proves you are a human scum. All right, it proves you are just a shitty fucking person, which I already think you are, but it would prove it. All right. I want Susan Wojcicki to see this video. But all right, so she didn't do anything, the technical work at Google. She didn't do shit. She let people in her garage, but now she has a CEO position of fucking YouTube, and she's ruined it. But Susan is a very good advertiser, and I'll give her that. That's about all she's fucking good for, is advertising. And that's why YouTube is shit, alright? Because Susan pulls some bullshit out of her ass. It's like, oh, well, the advertisers don't want to be associated with this and this, which was not completely fucking not true, because beforehand, YouTube was doing fucking fantastic. YouTube was doing fine. And she pulls some shit out of her ass, like, oh, no, the advertisers don't want to be associated with this bad stuff, these awful people. It's like, no, you're full of fucking shit. Okay, Coca-Cola doesn't give a fucking shit what their shit's advertised on most of the time, because at the end of the day, they only give a shit about making money. All right, and if some fucking Joe retard on the internet is advertised by Coca-Cola, or has advertised, not even advertised by Coca-Cola, but has advertisements from Coca-Cola. Because Coca-Cola isn't personally endorsing these people that Susan Wojcicki was complaining about, and all this other fucking leftist bullshit is all coming out. No, advertisers didn't give a shit, and they still don't give a fucking shit. Alright? So whatever bullshit that came out of the ass of Susan Wojcicki is immediately shot out the door, because YouTube was doing fine before she got there. The advertisers didn't give a shit. Alright? The adpocalypse came. Alright. Adpocalypse came. There's multiple ones, but everybody got fucked in some way. Everybody got fucked. So, the whole advertising deal happened. People couldn't get ads on the videos, or people weren't making enough money off ads. People who had their livelihood, the very way they live, was off of YouTube, had it completely fucking ruined. As in, their lives ruined. Fucking legitimately ruined because of what Susan Wojcicki did. And I know she doesn't feel bad for that. Ask any rich motherfucker if they feel bad for the things they do. And they'll give you some bullshit, but they don't. They don't feel bad for what they do. Rich people don't give a shit because they're fucking rich. They can just buy anything they fucking want. Alright? And they ain't got to worry about taxes. They ain't got to worry about what they're going to eat tomorrow. Shit, they'll probably eat gold-plated fucking chicken. They can afford anything they fucking want because they're fucking rich. They have these nice-ass fucking homes and shit. Homes that people only fucking dream of. People like me only fucking dream of. Right? Where I'm at, I'm fucking lucky to live here. I'm lucky to fucking live where I'm at. And it's not the best. It's a fucking... it's a trailer. It's practically a fucking trailer where I fucking live. $1,300 a month. It used to be $800, but guess what fucking happened? Some rich-ass Yankees from the north came down and bought it from the original owner, and now I gotta pay $1,300 a month. Not alone, of course. I have family with me, but... You know, rich people don't have to do shit, and they don't worry about shit. And that's why everyone at the head of YouTube is just perfectly okay with fucking up the ads and destroying people's livelihoods. Alright? But either way, getting off that topic, because I'm going to just get pissed and probably piss people off. I don't want to do that anyways, but, you know, people's livelihoods destroyed. Alright? And then you get into the favoritism, alright? And I'm not even going to talk about Logan Paul in this video, but I'm just going to state, that boy, only reason why he's still here and on the internet, paying off fights with Mayweather and shit, only reason why he's here is because of YouTube favoritism. Only reason. But YouTube has shown extreme favoritism for legacy media individuals, you know, late night talk show hosts and shit, people who bow down to YouTube and make them a lot of money and shit. They've shown favoritism, alright? They've shown favoritism to already popular people, already famous people, you know, singers and shit, actors, all of that. They've shown favoritism to these people, which completely defies the purpose of YouTube. YouTube is here for the average Joe, the average Mary, you know, the average Becky, fucking Vinny, all them fucking names. YouTube is here to allow you to put yourself on the tube, alright? YouTube was here and put on the internet for people to make content and be the content creators, alright? That was the point of YouTube. Not for some fucking already famous and rich actor to come on and push their fucking bullshit on here. Alright? But either way, the most famous example I can give is the cake series from, you know, Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, and all of them. There was a hair cake, no, it was a vomit cake, hair cake, and then human cake, alright? Those three videos are actually genuinely fucking disgusting. Like, they're nasty as fuck to watch. In fact, I gagged through human cake. But that's besides the point. YouTube has a policy of no vomit. No vomit without context, I think it was. something along those lines. No vomit without context. All right, and or it's not even just specifically vomit, but no graphic content without context. But the whole context of the Cake series was comedy because they were funny videos, nasty videos, but they were funny. But the whole context is comedy. And then you have videos like from the slow-mo guys. You got old popular videos of people vomiting. People sit down to eating nasty shit and vomiting. I mean, fuck, you got the whole Nikado avocado bullshit. And that shit's nasty. All of it's just nasty. Just mukbang in general is fucking gross. But you got all this bullshit. All this stuff that has literally no context to the disgusting shit you're seeing. And YouTube allows it. It's showing favoritism to people they like. And the only you cannot say that the only reason isn't that they took down the Cake series isn't because you Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, Max Mofo, all those motherfuckers. You cannot say that it wasn't because YouTube doesn't like them. Because guess what? They preach a message. They preach a message, a very important message. Fuck your agenda. Fuck your bullshit. Fuck your censorship. They preach an agenda of, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. And I'm just going to say it clear. Authoritarians don't like that. And that's what Susan Wojcicki is, an authoritarian. Alright? People like Susan do not like having their power questioned. They do not like people who question their power. They don't know. They don't know how to comprehend the idea that people do not like them, that people do not like their power, and people do not like the fact that they have power. People like Susan have just is it cognitive dissonance? Would that be a good word to use there, or a good word? Not phrase. They just draw a complete blank as to why people would not want them in a position of power. It's because they abuse it. Susan Wojcicki has shown that she has done nothing but abuse her power. Alright. Showing this absurd favoritism to certain people and just censorship. That's what it is. It's just absolute censorship of people she dislikes. Alright. I am just going to say it clear. I genuinely have a burning hatred towards Susan Wojcicki. I'm not going to say that I want any ill will to be inflicted upon her, but I'm not going to say that I would not rejoice if something bad were to happen to her. Because we need less people like Susan Wojcicki. We need less tyrants. We need less authoritarians. We need less people like Susan Wojcicki. Because what they do is they ruin everything they touch. They push their agendas. They censor people they don't like. They purge communities of people they don't like. They do everything in their power to sustain power. And people like that are disgusting. They're tyrants, alright? But, either way, this last bit of the video I'm going to dedicate to why I don't really upload all that often, or as often as I should. And it's a simple reason. I mean, to even get into the partnership program, I think is what they call it, or you get monetized videos, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And that's already an issue because my content, I don't censor myself, not shelf, but I don't censor. I don't, I go in raw dog, bro. My content is not all that great. It's very low budget, very low quality. It's literally just the stuff you put on the background while you're fucking playing a video game or something. I curse like a sailor. The algorithm doesn't like me, and I've already seen that the algorithm's already covering up my videos. But, that's fine. I didn't even talk about the algorithm. But in short, the algorithm is something YouTube has put in place to flag and find keywords and phrases that it does not like and cover it up or demonetize or block people. They just need to do away with the algorithm. They just need to get rid of it. It's proven not to work right, and it's not going to work right unless they want to admit that the whole point of it was to censor people they don't like. But anyway, get back on it. I curse like a sailor. I don't censor myself. algorithm already doesn't like me. So there's already an issue getting 1,000 subscribers because not a lot of people want to subscribe to the channel, and perfectly would want to do that. And I do not blame them for that because my content is not very good. Get on top of that, and I need to post like 400 hours of footage onto YouTube, which is just a hobby for me, and I'm not doing it for any financial gain. I don't really see a point in making more YouTube videos at all, other than to put my opinion out there. So I don't, you know, for anybody that does take any liking somewhat to my videos, I highly doubt you exist, but uh, I do apologize for not uploading more. But you know, I just don't really see a point in doing it. You know, like why should I go put the effort out there to go make a video if nobody's gonna see it, if nobody's gonna subscribe, especially if I'm not gonna, you know, make money off of it. You know, there's not even a financial gain from it. There's no, like, the whole point of this is for people to see it, and I don't even get that. But either way, I don't want to drag this on too long. I hope you enjoyed. If you hate me, tell me how much you hate me in the comments. If you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a nice day.